Everyone, welcome back to Steins game. I think I quick saved. Playtime right here. I think this was where we left. Yes, the street of Akihabara. So we are back to Steins Gate. And last time what happened was we recalled of what happened in the satellite, and we introduced a new character. And Gel Banana. Geru Banana. And yeah, that's how far we are into this. It's okay. Nope. No need for cell phone right now. So we'll continue on with Steins Gate. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and to head to Daibiru. There's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there. It's part of our studies at Tokyo Denkai University. Summer credits, basically. We have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down. Behind me is a large unidentified object that crashed into a building near Akihabara Station. The building is under police barricade. No one is allowed to approach. But from a distance, the object appears to be some kind of satellite! Hey, mail received. As we cross the overpass that connect to UPX and Daibiru, I look down to see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. So let's open the cell phone. That is not the key. That is not the key. Where's the cell phone key? Cell phone key. Cell phone. New mail received. Mayuri! Tutturu! You know, I'm really sad about dropping my Upa. It's worse than last year when I missed buying fatty Ghetto Froggy. Reply. That's the one from last year, right? I thought you weren't interested. So that's me replying to her. Tutturu! I want to say tutturu! Okay. Mr. Cell Phone, you can go away now. Click. Hello? Oh, sending mail. Of course. Mail sent. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nope. I said thank you, Mr. Cell Phone. Hey. Stop playing with me right now. Okay. There are even some garsely dressed young men and women of the sort you don't usually see around Akiba. Everyone's walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off. Daru, aren't you going to check out Radio Kaikan? Oh god, this man is huge! No point. Can't get close. I've been following the news online though. There's already 100 thread about it on @channel. It's huge, man! Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. We enter Daibiru, and take the elevator to the 5th floor to ATF Assembly Hall. Man, feel the AC! Oh, I'm alive! Unlike the lab, Daibiru has air conditioning. Yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar. Oh, what the phone wave? Name subject to change. I might have found our answer. You know, that name subject to change thing is really annoying. Oh my goodness, the cats are going crazy. Now that's not the time. So what's your latest ridiculous theory? What do you mean ridiculous? My genius brain considers every possibility, even though a lesser mind would say break the law of nature. Don't you dare call that ridiculous. So basically you're just pulling stuff out of your ass. You can't call that science. Daru, I have a hunch that the phone wave, name subject to change, may be the key to open the Steins Gate. How's that? Stain what? You lost me back at ridiculous, man. A chime signal our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator door opens slowly. As we step out of the elevator... Dunk! Ah! I bumped into someone. I quickly grabbed the person's shoulder to keep them from falling. I'm sorry. What? It's a girl. I recognize her. You! Impossible! Chills run down from my spine. I stare at her face in disbelief. I saw this girl just 3 hours ago. Dead. Makise Kurisu! Is there something wrong? Kurisu frowns and tries to back away, but I don't let go of her shoulder. My grip tightens. Ow! You should be dead! Why are you here? And you're even... There isn't a single blood stain on her clothes, and they're the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. Yet, as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured. Not a scratch. Hey, that hurts! Let me go! Kurisu pushes me away. Then she shoots me a wary glare. I realize that I'm gasping in disbelief. What's wrong with you? You're okay? But that's impossible. Someone stabbed you. I saw her lying in a pool of blood. That again. Tutturu interrupts. Wait, there's something strange about what he just said. What do you mean, again? I mean, you sent me that email like a week ago, right? I sent you an email? Don't be ridiculous. I saw her dead just 3 hours ago. Hey, could you not talk about me like that? I'm perfectly fine. You know, that message was kinda weird. It was dated a week after I got it, which means it came from the future. It came from the future? That sounds like something you'd read. You would read on the internet, Tutturu. It's rare for you to talk about ridiculous theories. No, the date was definitely a week later. It came from the 28th. Wait, that's today. Tutturu pulls out his phone and shows to me. That's right. The email was sent from my phone. He received it on July 21st at 12:56, but it was sent on July 28th at 12:54. It was split into 3 mails. Someone stabbed. Bed Makisek Risu. Don't. Why did I send such a short message in 3 parts? And it looks like the 3rd email got cut off. I do recognize the content though. This is the email I sent you 3 hours ago. But I sent 1 mail, not 3. And there should be more text. Did Tutturu really get this a week ago? Interesting. Suddenly Chris is standing next to me, peering intently at the screen of the Tutturu's phone. Oh right! The email! The email's not important! Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is why she's still alive. She's an illusion? No. An evil spirit? Am I haunted? I don't believe in such unscientific drivel. I'm a mad scientist. I timidly reached out to Chris's face. My fingertips struck her hair. Feels silky, quite the cuticles. Substance, she has substance. Of course she's not a ghost. How silly of me. So weird. Okarin. I don't think that's a good idea. I poke Chris's cheek with my fingers. Such softness. Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one. Hey! Wait a minute. We already touched when I bumped into her coming out of the elevator. I even grabbed her shoulders before being pushed away. And I still doubted that she had substance? That's just proof of how confused I am. If she's alive, then what did I see back at the Radio Kaikan? What was that scream I heard? Were they hallucinations? Just like the mass disappearance? That's right, she was stabbed. Maybe she's just hiding her wound. This requires further investigation. Oh, come on! I grabbed her blouse and slowly lifted. Are you trying to get yourself arrested? I just want to know the truth. Of course he just wants to know the truth. I stare straight back at the Kurisu as she trembled with anger and lift her blouse a little higher. What's the truth, you perv? You stupid? You wanna die? She pushes my hand away. Louis Chan's famous line for the win. Dad would shout something silly, but I ignore him and press Kurisu. I know what I saw. No, wait, did you just see my underwear? Kurisu's face turned bright red. She barely pulls her blouse down. No, you fool, not that! Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, someone killed Makita Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explained everything I saw. Wait, Dr. Nakabachi? What are you talking about, Okarin? Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled. Cancelled? Yeah, because of the satellite crash. Something's wrong. Our stories are matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. My story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization's conspiracy? Excuse me, my name is Hoen Kyoma! Really, man? You're hopeless. Okay, Hoen-san. I would like to hear your story in more detail. Looks like she's fine and understands I'm not lying. But I still don't understand why memory don't match everyone else. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation. Just then, an old man steps out of the assembly hall. Makise-san, it's almost time. Oh, alright. Oh, thank you. Kurisu glares at me one more time, then sighs and head towards the small conference room. Okarin, we should go too. Go where? To hear the lecture, duh. Ah, that. Taru follows after Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the girl genius Makita Kurisu need to attend a lecture like this? Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture. I would like to thank everyone for coming to hear me speak today. She's the one who's giving the lecture. Japan's famous girl genius Makita Kurisu, who had her thesis published at tender age of 17. According to Dairu, she turned 18 a few days ago. I first heard about her when Dairu pointed her out in the Gossip magazine article. That's when he told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. I would forgotten all about it. It's my first time giving a lecture like this, so please forgive me if I'm a little nervous. The audience is pretty mixed. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors, and Kurisu just gave me a sharp look. What did I do? When I return her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. Hump, I don't care if she's a genius or whatever, I still don't like her. She may have these people fooled with her timid girl act, but I learned at Radio Kaikan how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct. For today's lecture, I've been asked to speak on the subject time travel. It's not really my area of expertise, but I'll try my best. Time travel? Ho ho! Let me start by saying that the time travel is an absurd concept. Objection! Eh? Every member of the audience, not just critics, started by my interruption. Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not one to sit and listen to some genius girl drivel. It's presumptuous for you to claim that the time travel is absurd. Oh, Karen, you magnificent fool. Sitting at my side, Tutturu throws me a small salute. ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away. Okay, it's fine. I guess it will be easier to talk in a discussion format. Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounded a little pissed, but let's not mind that. But before that, please listen to my thought on the subject. Scientists have proposed many theoretical models of time travel, but there are 11 in particular that bear mentioning. What are those major theories of time travel? I've heard about the cosmetic string theory at least. The 11 theories. Number 1, neutron star theory. Number 2, black hole theory. Number 3, light speed theory. Number 4, tachyon theory, wormhole theory, exotic matter theory. Number 7, cosmetic string theory. Number 8, quantum gravity theory. Number 9, cesium laser theory. Number 10, elementary particle ring and laser theory. Number 11, Dirac antiparticle theory. Not bad, I guess. Perhaps Makizakris is worthy rival after all. However, all these models are purely theoretical. Some of them even contradict each other. Well, what if someone comes up with the 12th model? Right, well... It could be contradicted by the 13th model, now couldn't it? Damn it! She twisted my question and used it right against me. Touché, genius girl. Suddenly I feel eyes on me. Some puffed up professors are giving me a hard look from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credit. I should back off for now. By the way, time travel to the future is available to us right now, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity. For example, let's say someone were to go to Haneda Airport and board a plane headed to Okinawa. Upon arrival, that person would be about 100 millionth of a second further into the future than I am. What does that mean? According to the special theory of relativity, time moves slower for objectives as they approach the speed of light. For example, if you could run at near the speed of light, you could reach a point where the time only moves half as fast for you. If you were to keep running at the speed for 24 hours, 48 hours would have left the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Understand, Ho and Kyoma? Gaka! Why are you singing me out? I'm done my best to hold back, but it looks like Makizakuri wants to pick a fight. I wish that she hadn't said the name in front of so many people. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name. But that's not really time travel, is it? Now a professor calmly make an objection. True, Makizakuri explained it isn't strictly time travel per se, but I never expected an old man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience. Yes, you're right. The genius girl rarely concedes the point. If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old girl would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor, and yet Makizakuri is giving off an aura of gustiness that says, I can take this guy on. Then what about going to the past? Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see light from tens of thousands of years ago, can't you? That's not time travel either. This time, it's a nearby student who objects. Well, I was just getting started. Was it just me or did Chrissy look like a little nervous just now? Let's just say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? The best candidate for this are cosmetic string and wormholes. A cosmetic string is a string-shaped crevice with extreme mass. A string-shaped crevice? That must be how they enter our universe. But do cosmetic string really exist? The crevice is about as wide as elementary particle and at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy. It has immense mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel through that distortion, you would make a full circle around the string less than 360 degrees. In short, you can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular defects. When you pass through an area of angular defect, transit time becomes 0. Now we apply this to a cosmic string moving at near light speed. According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. Therefore, passing through the area of angular defect would cause the transit time to become negative instead of 0. In other words, you will arrive in the past after transit. If you use 2 cosmic strings, you can do a space defect jump. If you loop back to your original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving. And that, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings. By the way, just to nobody misunderstand, cosmic strings are not the same as superstrings. Now then, you need 3 things in order to time travel or travel to the past with cosmic strings. First, the cosmic strings themselves. 2, to be exact. By the way, they are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so they might be a little hard to find. Second, you would need the energy required to make them move them at near light speed. How much energy do you think you would need to accelerate something as long as Milky Way to near the speed of light? I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 1.21 gigawatts. This earns a few chuckles from the audience. Third, you need a spaceship capable of reaching this cosmic string and returning. With the time travel alive, of course. Time traveler. What do you think, Hoen-san? Care to take on a challenge of a cosmic string time travel? Like that's even possible. And why the hell is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who jeered this time. Looks like Hoen-san doesn't want to take the challenge. In that case, let's consider wormholes. They may be a little more realistic than the cosmic strings. By the way, Hoen-san, do you know what wormholes are? No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged though, I can't leave the question unanswered. It's like a shortcut through space, right? Yes, that is correct. Phew, I got that right. I sigh inward in relief. There are 2 wormholes, joined by a tunnel. No matter how far the wormholes are, transit time through the tunnel is 0. But oh no, there's a problem. The wormhole tunnels suffer from supergravity and collapse as soon as it's open. So we need something to negate the effect of gravity. So-called exotic matter. A substance with negative mass which repulses other matter. Negative mass, huh? Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like. Kurisu raised her right first. Say that the wormhole tunnel is being squashed by an invisible fist. In order to pass through, you need to something like that could oppose my fist grasping force so that it can't squish anymore. Kurisu opened her fist. If you stabilize the tunnel with the exotic matter injection, instantaneous time travel wormhole become possible. To travel through time, however, takes a little more effort. For example, let's say there's a wormhole entrance here in Akihabara and exit is in Los Angeles. First, we send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe and near the speed of light. And once it's there, we yank it back to LA. How? According to the special theory of relativity, time is slowed down for object moving at the speed of light, meaning the hole that returned to the LA would be further in the past than the Akihabara hole. So now, if Hoin-san jumped into the wormhole, he will arrive in LA several years before he left. However, this still can't be called true time travel. It only seems that way. This is called Urashima effect. The important part is to return Akihabara from LA through the wormhole once more, since the transit time is 0. Hoen-san will return to Akihabara several years in the past. Time travel complete. The prerequisite for wormhole time travel are simpler than the one for cosmetic string travel. First, the wormhole itself. They may exist somewhere in the universe, but nobody has ever seen one. Second, the energy required to move a wormhole to the end of the universe back to the near light speed. Third, exotic matter, which by the way has not been confirmed to exist. So, implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort. Now, do you see what I meant when I said time travel is an absurd concept? Time travel theory are just thought experiments. Not one of them can create a visible time machine. That is my answer. Isn't there something special? Or simpler? Like something you can pull out of the drawer and just use? Or something. That is a reference from Doraemon. If you wish like to know. I'm afraid not. A firm declaration. This is the limit of modern physics. I cannot say how it might change in 10 years though. Besides, even if someone did overcome the logistical requirements, there may be other factors that prevent time travel from working. And that's because fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality have not yet been solved. You mean the time paradox and conservation of mass. The mass of the entire universe is consistent. If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there will suddenly be an extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that's such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger though. If you think that conservation of mass applies to microsystem like the universe or microsystem like the atoms or elementary particles, you're mistaken. What? Is that true? Heh. She's laughing at my reaction. That little... God, how mortifying. Conservation of mass only applies to chemical reaction. It doesn't hold in modern physics at all. Something can come from nothing. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Then what is the problem? The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox. Oh, that thing where you kill your own ancestor before you were born? As long as this paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never. What if you just don't kill them? You can think of it like sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family tree. There are far greater danger than that. Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous. Any paradox, no matter how small, will cause the total collapse of causality, relativity, and every other physics law in existence. Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experiments. They cannot occur in reality, and they should not. Nothing that has even a 0.000001% chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe won't allow it. Wouldn't you say this is the logical conclusion? There may be loopholes like parallel world or the self-consistency principle, but those seem too much like fantasy for me to accept. Gug, gug. I grind my teeth. When I see Makitakurisu looking at me with her composed expression, I avert my eyes. Look like I have no choice but to concede. Makitakurisu truly is a genius. I ended up listening to all of Kurisu's lecture at ATF. After the two-time travel theory she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first, but then quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was 18-year-old girl first time. She did well to respond to my meticulous question with sarcasm. She got a gut. Wait, why am I praising her? Leaving that aside, I saw Makitakurisu dead. And yet she's alive. My memories still mesh with reality. And not just about Kurisu, my conversation with Daru and Mayuri didn't make sense either. Everything would be solved if I just told myself that what I saw was a dream, an illusion, it never happened. But never say never. Never say never. This leaves me with no choice. After parting way with Daru at ATF, I head to Yanabayashi Shrine. I need to get it exorcised. I still doubt that the Makitakurisu at ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's nature to seek an exorcism after such experience. I'm Japanese, it's in our blood. Yanabashi Shrine is located on the other side of Kanda River. To find it, enter the first side road after crossing the Manseibashi Bridge. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. Kana-myojin is the more famous shrine in Akiba, but I deliberately choose this one. The shrine is so small you could easily miss it if you weren't looking. Regardless, I can hear the chirping of cicadas from the few trees growing here. Hey, it's Okarin! Tutturu! There are two girls standing in front of the main building. One of them is Mayuri. The other is a docile-looking beauty in traditional Makio attire. Miko. Urushibara Ruka. A stunning example of feminine charm and grace. Lip delicate like cherry blossom in bloom. The essence of Japanese beauty. The chief priest's son. That's right, son. Lovely in every way, but he's a guy. Good afternoon, Okabe-san. He bows his head. The voice of a girl. The mannerism of a girl. More feminine than any girl I know. But he's a guy! Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy! Looks stunning in Miko robes. But he's a guy! Holding a bamboo broom apparently in the middle of cleaning. But he is a guy! It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside. But he's a guy! Damn, this cat won't shut up. But he is a guy! Lukako, that blade I gave you, what happened to it? He's a friend of mine, I call him Lukako. We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographer in Akiba's pedestrian heaven. It also so happened that Lukako and Mayuri are classmates. I learned that fact after I had gotten to know him. Lukako is taken back by my sharp question. He starts fidgeting with a flushed face and tear in his eyes. You mean Demon Sword Samidar? Correct. I bought it for you so you could learn to control your power. Oh, you bought it at Bladeworks, right? I think you said it cost 980. Don't say another word anymore, and they will come to sign it to you. They're gonna silence me? Thanks for worrying about me, Okarin. But who are they? I ignore Mayuri's question. So, Lukako, are you making sure to practice with Samidare like I told you? Yes, I do practice a swing once a day. As long as you carry it and master the Seishin Zanma School of Swordsmanship, you can prevent the dark flame inside you from consuming your soul. Demon Swords Samidare may be an intimidating sword, but that is the only form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy to wield it appears, it unleashes its true power. And it was on sale for only 980 yen, tax included. Thank you, Okabe-san. It was a wonderful present. My name is Okabe. It's Okari! Ah, I'm sorry, Kyoma-san. As long as you understand. Now, speak the words. Erusai Kongaru? No. It's not Kongaru, it's Konguru. Yes! Erusai Konguru. Did I get it right? Lukaku smiled happily as I nod. Thank you. Such a lovely smile. But he's a guy! Such a beautiful master discipline relationship. Mayushi is not a fujoshi, but she's getting a little excited. Mayuri-san, please don't imagine such things. Jeez. Though we do have a master disciple relationship, I, Ho, and Kyoma have gone to great lengths to brainwash, teach Lukaku about the evil conspiracy that rule the world and how to resist them. That stuff about demon swords Samidare is part of that training. Looks aside, Lukaku is very obedient and hardworking. Plus, he's always eager to learn new things. A master couldn't ask for a better disciple. Though he does have the weakness of not catching on too quickly and being too shy. What are you doing here, Mayuri? I came to see Ruka-kun. Komima's coming up next month and I want him to cosplay as Kirai-chan from Rainet, but he wouldn't say yes. But cosplaying, that's just too embarrassing for me. But I'm sure you will look great in it. The phrase, someone this cute can be a girl is really popular, you know? Come on, make your cosplay debut! Mayuri's hobby is making costumes. She made at least 30 so far, but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. It looks like she's chosen Lukaku as her next target. Naturally, the costume Mayuri is currently raving about is for female characters. Normally, I would understand why a man wouldn't want to dress a girl, but come on, Lukaku has no problem wearing Miko robes. Why should cosplay be any different? But whatever, I have business to take care of. Save the freaking shit. Trivial, what is that word? I'm so sorry. Skip. Eh? But it's really important to Mayushi. It is trivial. Fuck. Skip. Anyway, Lukaku, there's a good reason for my being here today. I need to perform an exorcism. An exorcism? Then I'll go get my dad. Please wait. No, nothing that serious. It just needs some peace of mind. That's why I came here instead of Kanda's shrine. So with that said, bring out the usual. The usual? You mean Samidare? No! Who the hell uses a demon sword for an exorcism? The usual for an exorcism should be obvious. I don't know what it's called, but it's the stick with the zigzaggy paper thingies that the priest does the shaky thingy with. Haha, that sounded really dumb, Okarin. Quite a shock to hear that from Mayuri. Ah, the Onesa, but I don't know if my father will lend it to me. I'll go ask him. Lukaku make a quick bow, then run towards his house, which is on the shrine grounds. Meanwhile, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's very old watch, not the sort you would expect a high school girl to carry. Its name is Pocketchi. Obviously, that's the name Mayuri gave it. It's not brand name or anything. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pocketchi with her everywhere. It's her most important treasure. Well, it's time for me to go to work. Do your best. You're going straight home afterwards? Yep. Mayuri lives in Ikebukuro. She comes to Akiba by train just about every day. It should be obvious since we're childhood friends and all, but I live in Ikebukuro too. Though I've been staying at the since summer breaks began. So, see you tomorrow. I call Mayuri to stop before she trots off. Wait, Mayuri, back at the radio Kaikan, you heard a man scream, right? Scream? Mayuri blinked several times and put a finger to her temple as if in thought. Then she gave her usual smile. When was that again? This afternoon. I don't think I heard anything. Oh well, alright. Okarin is a weirdo. Bye bye. Tutturu. Mayuri leaves this time for good, though she pauses to wave at least a half-dozen times before disappearing beyond the archway. So, you know, with the disappearance, not the disappearance, but as Mayuri leaves, we'll also leave to end this episode for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode 4 of Steins Gate, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.